Hi guys, welcome to another video vlog by Diminias, and if you're wondering why my voice sounds like it's annoyed, I'll tell you why it's annoyed. I just recorded 32 minutes of video with no audio. That's me face palming myself over and over again because yeah, I had turned it off because I wanted to record some Elegon footage for you guys, and yeah, I never turned it back on, so I was recording some good footage without audio. And you're probably wondering why I'm running around in a cavern like my head is chopped off. Well, let me explain. I came into said cavern in order to get some coal, which I've done a pretty good job of. I've got some iron and some gold and redstone and other stuff. Now I'm lost. And this is the same cave that I've gotten lost in quite a bit. And I still don't know how to get the fuck out. I thought I was heading in the right direction, but all of a sudden it got ugly for me. So if I look like I have no idea where the fuck I am, it's because I don't. Having a rough time here. So anyways, as long as I got you here and I'm running around with my head chopped off, we should talk about news on the server. We got another member. I know I've been saying that for like weeks on end. We got another member, we got another member. Well, we got another one. And this one is a longtime friend of Karomar and I. We've raided with her on WoW a long time ago. She hasn't raided for quite a while though, so she's kind of... we don't get to hang out with her quite as much anymore. So it's good to have her on a spot where she can talk to us and interact with us. And she's really a very creative person. I'm gonna kill this guy. He's being annoying. She's really a creative person, which I'm really excited to have on the server. I think all you guys realize that I love the creativity that we have right now. I'm gonna kill you with Oops, fail. With Chrysella, Carol, myself, Matt, Select Galena, and Vegetable Head. I love each of their styles. I love just the ideas. I love it when they come to me and they say, oh my god, I found this cool area to build in. And I'm so excited. For instance, Vegetable Head is one of those people who is like that. He's really excited about certain projects, and I'm all about getting him to build because he makes some cool stuff. I really love his water temple. All except for when he had water scattered across the ground in 20 different spots. But we got that kind of figured out for him. And that's my phone. Sorry about that, guys. So he's really got that handled now. Oh, Jesus. That's a hole. Who would have put a hole there? So, you know, we got a new member, and I'm really excited to have her. And I think she's excited to be on a server with us because, you know, it's been a while since I've really had a chance to really talk with her. And, like I say, she's one of those people that I'm really going to love to have because she's going to give me stuff to look at with you guys. And we're going to enjoy it. So, other news on the server. I've kind of been working on the castle a little bit. And another dead end. So I've been working on the castle a little bit. I haven't got a lot of time under my belt on it, but It's quite a bit. It's enough to make a dent in some of the lack of buildings and stuff. I've been working to put furnaces over there so that I don't have to run back to my house or the nether for smooth stone. And I've been thinking about how I want the interior done up and stuff like that. Ooh, yes, here's where I dug out. Oh, yes, I'm out, I'm free. When I got lost before, I actually built or dug to this point because I got lost, and if I remember right, I think I wandered this way. I'm just gonna wander a little bit here because if I remember right, there's a temple over here. I've already explored it and stuff, but it's just a temple. I'll show you guys the temple real quick. I think it's over here. I might be wrong. I'm almost positive it's over here. But yeah, I'm working on the castle. In fact, we're kind of close to the castle. I should take you guys over there because it's going to be a long haul either way. Like having some rendering issues here, it looks like. It's going to be a long haul either way I go. I either go back to my house, which is that way toward the extreme hills that we saw over there, or Christ, I knew there was a temple here. I'm like, where the frick is it? So having trouble rendering this thing. But yeah, I already explored it, and I just made a staircase down here and bones and junk. I didn't take the TNT out of there, but I figured that wasn't a big deal. So I already explored that temple. Let's take you guys over by the castle. I just need to check where we are. Well, it's still a pretty long walk, but we'll give it a go. I think it's 619 X and like 1300 Z, so we're heading in the right direction. But yeah, there's a jungle over there that I'll probably be taking some jungle wood out for a unique look in the castle. I want to start incorporating wood back into my builds. I've been using a lot of smooth stone lately, which is not a bad thing. It's just I like variety, and right now in my builds it's been very much a lack of variety. In fact, it's been like that for a while. So that's what I'm aiming for in the castle, is to kind of get that variety back. So the very first room, I was actually going to make, what I wanted to do is like a floor design, but I'm thinking I might do a ceiling design and then go with the nether brick and smooth stone look for the floor, and then do like wooden pedestals up to the ceiling, and I kind of want it to be a vaulted ceiling. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure if it's going to work out or not, but that's what I'm kind of looking at for the interior of the castle. Okay, I think we're close. Yeah, we're really close. I think it's right over there, actually. Or I might have gone too far. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I don't know why it's rendering so slow, guys. Having some lag issues apparently on the server or something. Might need to restart or... But as you can see, I've been starting to work on this area to the left side of the castle, and I've started to kind of make it try and make it look a little more grandeur instead of the plain fortifications. I want it to be kind of a dual purpose thing, like, okay, hey guys, you know, we're being attacked, go use that tower as a fortification, but in reality it's kind of like maybe a guest bedroom, or you know, like a grand hall or something off to the side. It's probably more the size of like a bedroom or something like that. But I have plans. I'm going to take this all the way into the side of the hill, as you can see there, and I'm going to start going this way across the cliff face and start making kind of a castle-y look over here. So that's the plan there. Otherwise, I haven't done much with the castle. It's more been a brainstorming session here, and this is what it came out as. But I'm going to go probably 2-3 stories taller with this yet, and then cap it with something like that. An oak wood roof, kind of make it look medieval instead of just plain like that. But this is the furnace area I said I was working on. I kind of want to make this into a courtyard just with some trees and stuff, but I'm thinking for now I'll keep it like this and kind of make it look like a blacksmith. Maybe put like a thing of stone here and put lava or something in there, or maybe an anvil, just to kind of give it a feel like, hey, this is the blacksmith area. But yeah, this is the interior so far. Not much in here, but this is the floor I wanted to go with. And then I'm thinking, you know, when an army marches into a castle, and this castle in particular, this is a unique castle because what I'm thinking is, you know, if you're rich enough as a monarch to have a castle built into the side of this cliff face, I mean, just think about this, how big this is going to be. You know, when you march an army in here, you're literally going to go into this large room where, you know, you're going to have barracks off to the side, and this is where you're going to garrison your men to protect your castle. So this isn't going to be necessarily grandeur, but it's going to be a big area with probably a lot of small rooms off to the side with supplies, and probably a large dining room, a large, you know, a lot of large areas. So that's what I'm looking at doing here, is kind of an area where you would garrison your men, and I'll probably connect that to the rest of the castle, obviously, but that's what I predicted as. And I'm taking my time on this project because I don't want to get burnt out and then I kind of go half-assed on the ideas that I wanted. So that's why I'm kind of taking my time with it, brainstorming ideas, getting excited for them. So let's pop into another real quick and head over here, and we'll start talking about the 25 man that we did in WoW, which I'm really excited about. And I think a lot of other people in our guild are too now, because we had a lot of success. We went into MSV as kind of a trial, just to see, okay, how geared are we? What do we need to improve? And I'll be honest, our raids like clicked. It was perfect. We got in there, our raid leader did an awesome job of getting us in there on time, got us here early. You know, we had everything prepared and we were ready. We were good to go. And we got into MSV. We smoked the first boss, smoked the second boss, smoked the third boss, and I'm going to kill that bastard. I hate gymnasts. I'm going to kill him with his own fireball. Excuse me. So we were in MSV and we pretty much smoked all the bosses, which I was really surprised at how easily those bosses went down. And I'm like, wow, this is, if we continue like this, we're going to be in Heart of Fear in no time. But we got to Elegon, no problem. And Elegon was where we really saw some trouble the first time. Raid leader admittedly made a bad call, and he said, you know, we pushed Elegon over the edge too late, and he spawned another, what do you call him, another protector. So we kind of had problems there. And then the next attempt, we actually downed them, but we had some problems. I had some problems, let's say that. Because on my rogue, I stay on a boss, and I only drop my stacks off basically 2 times a fight, where I'll get up to like 40, 50 stacks, and I can live through that because of the cooldowns that I have. But the thing I gotta watch out for is I gotta pop my feint early when the spark phase starts, because those sparks start blowing up, and the accumulative damage. Oh, not wonderful. I don't think you guys can see that, but something just crashed in the background and kicked me out here. But all that accumulative damage with like 50 stacks on you can kill you in a heartbeat. But what I do is I drop feint, and it's a 65% damage reduction when it's talented. So I can live through it. I just take a lot of damage. Which the healers, I have an agreement with the healers where they think that's okay. So that's what I usually do. But on this time, I dropped it too late, took like 300k damage and died. And, you know, understandably, it was like 300k in 1 second. And then the next second, I took a pretty big hit too and died. So, oh, man, that's what I was going to do. God dang it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of flustered because of the way I recorded today. And so we're going to go back to the castle and drop off these mats. And before we do that, I've been meaning to do this. I'm going to bring chests, because this is getting ridiculous. So I died on the first spark of the second spark phase. So in other words, right before Elegon goes into phase 3. And I'm one of the higher DPSs in the raid. And when we do sparks, we kind of team up high and low DPS, so hopefully we don't have a problem. The problem is with that, well, I wish I could say that DPS, you know, popped some cooldowns and managed to get things back together and kill the spark while I was being B-resed, but he couldn't. So I got back up. We tried to finish it off and kill it, but we just couldn't get enough DPS out in time. I think we got it to like 25%. And then it hit its pedestal, so it was, you know, obviously it's too late at that point. So we were down 3 damage buffs, or 3 sparks. We normally aim for 4. And yeah, it was because of me. It's because I died. If I didn't die, we would have been A-okay. But we ended up pushing it to the limit. Shit, I just shot that arrow. And we managed to get him down, but I'm a little... Man, I was so depressed because I pulled like 156k something, or 160k. I forget what I pulled for damage on the fight. But it's like, think about what I would have had we had the 8 stacks of the spark, and then had I not died and had full buffs coming back. Food buff, you know, and I think I was missing out on crit strike and stuff like that too. So, just, man, I think I could have crested 200k pretty easy. Maybe I'm just out of it and a little insane, but I think 200k is doable for me on that fight, and that's really got me excited because, man, just think about how bad I feel terrible because I basically killed the whole raid's DPS on that fight. But so we downed Elegon, we got to Will of the Emperor, and we had some problems there. And I think it's because normally on 10-man Will of Emperor we just zerg everything down. Both groups do. I mean, on 10-man the ads don't live long enough for you to really do much with them. So gas sounds really close, but the ads don't live long enough. So what we tried first is Garen and I. Garen is a Death Knight. He's actually the raid leader. We stayed on the boss at first, and they struggled with ads and couldn't down them fast enough. So then we made the adjustment that both Garen and I would come off the boss and start on ads. Well, the thing about Assassination Rogue is target switching is a bitch. Ideally, you get on a target, you're on the target the whole fight, and that's it. And the only thing that saves Assassination on trash usually is because most trash pulls in there are AoE pulls or you're targeting one target, and you know it lasts quite a while. But that's not to say that there aren't. Crap! I need to go upstairs. That's not to say that there aren't rogues out there who can do a better job than I was at target switching. But I think if I'm going to be on ads, I prefer to be combat, simply because combat has better capabilities to do a lot of damage on that fight for ads, meaning the cleave would give me a distinct advantage. So that's what I'm thinking anyways. I'll put this stuff in here, and then I'm gonna go put some stuff in the furnaces. So I think Garen's still talking that I'll be on the boss for the whole fight, and what we plan on doing is actually trying to group up the ranged and melee together a little more, so that we're not scattered across the whole place, because that seems to be a problem, is when the melee gets scattered. It doesn't help with the AoE that ranged is trying to do, because the rages are targeting the melee. So I think that'll help. And the other thing I'm thinking will help is if we designate people to grab the strengths so they don't run in and cause problems. So yeah, I think we can handle it. I don't think we're that short on DPS. I think it's an organization thing, and once we get organized, our DPS will go up. Because I actually posted, we were talking about HOF bosses, and Garelon in particular, the DPS requirements for it. And I said, well, think about Fang, who is basically a single target fight with 100% uptime, and really no DPS buffs. So that's going to be indicative of most of the fights, or that's going to be the most indicative of Garelon. And the reason I say that is because we have 7 melee DPS in our raid. So those 7 melee DPS are going to be dedicated to killing the legs on Garelon, which may be too many, may be not enough, I don't know, but that's something we got to work on. The overall consensus, though, is that those 7 melee DPS are going to get a melee. They're going to get a DPS increase because of attacking the legs, and that's a good thing, obviously, because that's where you make up your DPS, is on the legs. And I think it was you had to increase your DPS by 140%. I'm stuck. By 140% in order to make the enrage. I think that's what I came up with for our raid team. That is, if no other damage changes, like if the tanks drop their DPS, then we have to do more. If one of the kiters DPSs drops, you know, which ideally we'd be using as many tanks and as many healers as possible to kite on Garelon. But if they happen to drop off even just a little bit, that just increases the amount that we have to make up. So, but I calculated it out, and I think I have to do like 133,000 damage per second. And that's a pretty realistic number. I didn't think that was so far out of the ballpark, but I don't know exactly what the strategy was. I was just throwing numbers out there, seeing what others thought, if it was feasible or not. Okay, and where I am in Minecraft actually is a place Proserpina, who is our new member, is thinking about building a house. So let's just taking a look at it. So yeah, we're rolling in there. We're gonna think about HOF, I think, next week. At least the first couple bosses. Probably not Garland yet. I think they wanted to gear up some people and maybe increase our overall raid DPS. But we're also looking to get people into the raid, because we really didn't have a full raid yet. We had a couple of pugs and stuff, but couple more things on WoW news. We had 3 raid teams going in our guild, and one of them left, and it's unfortunate. They were okay people. I mean, I had some differences here and there, but overall I can't complain about their contribution to the guild. But they left to start a new guild on Lane, so all I want to say is good luck, and I hope you guys really enjoy your raiding, because you know, we appreciate you guys being with us for I think it was almost a year they were with us. In other news, on the Legendary Watch, Diminias scores Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. How about that, guys? I actually, I don't remember if I recorded the footage for the fight against Thunderon. I think I might have, because I was on Skype with Carol, I think. And it's kind of funny what Carol says when Thunderon pops up. He's like, that just looks like a reskinned Ragnaros. I thought it'd be something cooler. And I'm like, what do you want? What do you want here? You know, you got an individual model specifically made for Thunderon, and he's complaining about it being a reskinned Ragnaros. It's like, oh, for fuck's sakes. That's Carol for you, though. Always expecting a little more. But yeah, got Thunder Fury. So the last legendary I'm looking to get on my rogue, I'm looking to get all the usable legendaries. So I'm not looking to get the bow out of Sunwell or anything like that. But Thunder Fury is a usable weapon on my rogue. The 2 daggers are usable weapons on my rogue. And then the glaives. So I'm looking to get the 3 legendaries on my tune. And I'm really having fun with it, because it's kind of just something cool you can show off. Not too many people on a server take the time to go try and farm it out consistently. But I did. So yeah, it's been a good week. It's been a really solid week. But I think I'm going to end the video here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed kind of walking around looking at the castle, getting lost in some caves, and talking some Minecraft and some WoW. So I hope you guys have a good week. I know I had a good week, and I'm hoping next week will be the same. And next week, not this next coming week, but the week after, it's my birthday on the 25th. And Monday, Tuesday, I have off from work. So I'm thinking I'm going to do some more videos those days, just to kind of have fun with you guys. That is, if plans don't change. There's always a chance that plans might change. But the reason this video is getting released on Friday is because I'm snowmobiling tomorrow and Sunday. So I won't be around for the rest of the week. But I'll make it up to you guys in a couple of weeks when I do some more videos. And hopefully, Proserpina, I get a chance to talk to her, and maybe she logs on and builds. I know she's worried that this game will cut into her class time, because she's an older woman, but she's going back to school, and I know she wants to dedicate herself to it because it's going to change her life. So I'm not sure how much she's going to be on, but I hope we get her on enough. So I hope you guys like, subscribe, and comment on this video. Tell me what you guys think. Are there things I can improve on the structures that I have? Are there, you guys enjoying the videos? Happy birthday wishes for next, on the 25th. Anything like that, guys. And if I love your comment, I'm probably going to reply to it. I'm doing my best. Well, to be honest, I reply to the ones that I care about. The ones that hit me and I go, oh, that's a cool comment, or oh, I like that comment, stuff like that. So anyways, guys, have a good week. I know I will. I'll be up north doing a little snowmobiling, having a good week. So see you later.